spot on my chin, but it's like, you know when it's scabbed over and then the scabs come off? This is grim, I'm so sorry, but it's like a full-on wound that I can't cover up or make look any nicer, so sorry for that. But anyway, morning. I thought I would do a little vlog today because I've actually booked off annual leave. I've got 2 days worth of annual leave today and tomorrow, literally just to sort my life out. You know when you're just like, okay, I just need like a chunk of time to sort this stuff out. Okay, so I'll like ease it into how bad things are and begin with the understairs cupboard. Okay, the lighting's really bad, but basically here's the state of this. I really need to get new shoe storage or something. I might see if I can like pick something up today that's not too expensive, because this is just falling apart. It was from like B&M, it was really cheap. And then I would love to have something here to like hook these things on, but again, I'll have to have a little look. And then honestly, all of this is just like stuff that I need to sort out. We'll probably, see, this is probably going to take quite a chunk of time. I'm being so ambitious with what I'm trying to set out to do in these 2 days. I want to tackle is like our clothes situation and do like clothes clear outs. If anyone else has like a young kid, then you know that they go through clothes rapidly, and I just feel like I'm on like wardrobe management is like my full-time job. Ivy's room, I need to sort out her bedding. She's got all of her teddies out of that box as well. And this like walk-in wardrobe honestly isn't really even functioning for her as a walk-in wardrobe, because I barely pull from any of these clothes. I'm pretty much just using like the stuff in her drawers, which also needs a look through and kind of like a clear out of. But all of this, so this massive bag here is to go to charity, and then all of this is stuff we need to sort through and either put on Vinted or charity. And then in my kind of like little office space here, I also have just here more stuff to sort out. I was going to try and sell these on Vinted, but they're not really shifting, so I think I'll just add them to the charity donation as well. Also, while I'm here, I'm also trying to like kind of just decorate this room a tiny bit. I'll give you a little overview. I need to take that bin out. But it's literally just like a plain white walled room. I'm using a dining chair as an office desk at the moment, and I would just love to like add something to it. Yeah, I'm going to sort out some of these clothes now, take them down, and then I'll show you the garage situation, and we'll go on a little drive, do a charity shop drop off, and maybe go at the skip, depending on what I can get out of the garage, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I was actually really scared to go into this garage, but you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's a garage, so it's not going to be brilliant anyway, but we've just got quite a lot of like boxes here, and back here for recycling. I'm not sure what this stuff is. You know what? I'm going to make the executive decision to compartmentalise. And I think I'm going to come back to the garage, taking things to the tip, organising what's to go to the charity and stuff from here, either tomorrow or like if I get round to having time later today. And instead, I'm going to do the charity shop run for the clothes now. Okay, charity shop run is done, and I also picked up a little Costa coffee, £4.80 for a frappe that, I'm not gonna lie, doesn't even really taste like coffee. It's pretty much pure milk, and I'll probably have an instant coffee anyway. But I got it because I was just like, you know what, I am on holiday here. Like, I am on annual leave, I have time off work. If anyone else in a 9 to 5, whether you're a working parent or not, ever feels like this, but I just feel like there is no time when you have a full-time job to do any other life stuff. Like, how are people like decorating their houses, renovating their houses, like planning life events like birthdays and holidays and trips and doctor's appointments? Like, I don't understand how it's all supposed to fit in, which is probably why I've started off my day being very overwhelmed with trying to squeeze way too much into these 2 days off and stuff. So I've just kind of like given myself a little bit of a word and being like, okay, just chill. I knew this would happen. I knew I would do it, and I would be like, oh, I can do so much because I have 2 days off, and actually also probably need a break. Not got that much done out of today's list, and it's currently midday. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit at my laptop for a little bit and start off with a couple of like the must-do admin-y things like content creation work, send a few emails and stuff off there, and then also just plan out my daughter's 3rd birthday, which is actually a lovely thing to plan out and do. Managed to fix a little shoe storage thing and just had a bit of a clean up. and put everything away, at least just in this part, and then there's enough like walking space to go to like this area. Again, all of this I need to sort out and back there, but it at least kind of like feels nicer to open the door to. Honestly, I was tidying that and I was just like, it has just been sheer laziness that has got it to that state. I need to just put things away properly. I don't know why I don't. Oh God, I am looking knackered now. It is, let's double check. It's 8:05 now. I've done tea time, bedtime, all of that, and Reese is home now, so I'm gonna actually nip out for a walk. I'm trying to do a little walk on an evening just to like end my day, and so far I'm actually really enjoying it, and I just like listen to a podcast or something. Probably tell that honestly, even just that bit of an evening with Ivy once she's home, and you know, we've played loads and the house has been a tip, and I've cooked tea while like playing with her and juggling this and doing the washing, like that is always the most tiring part of the day. It doesn't matter how hard of a work day I've had. So for instance, today I've been on annual leave and like I'm still wrecked by this point in time. Like it's just a lot. Once Ivy's gone to bed, as long as it's a light night and the weather's okay, I'm gonna try and get up and go for a walk and like wind down a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go off and do that, and then I'll pick up tomorrow. Oh God. Hello, it is the next day. I am much more tanned than I was yesterday. Sorry if it looks alarming. I did wash it off this morning, but I think it's like somehow continued to develop throughout the day. So I am looking well, yeah, I'm looking really quite orange. I'm not gonna lie, I have moved at a snail's pace today, but I've just enjoyed it. This is why I wanted this time off, to like sort things out, but not be in a rush and in like a mad stress and things. I think my dad also came round for a cuppa, so that was so nice. I got to see my dad. I don't know if anyone else does this with their parents, but I cheekily asked him to help me clear out the garage while he was here. Bless him, he came for a cuppa and ended up having a task. But he's helped clear out some of the cardboard in the garage. So that's another thing done. And now I was actually just thinking of just having a nice meander about the shops, maybe a little bit of a mooch, just to see if there's anything nice and cheap I can pick up for that office space that I have, that I'm trying to just like bring a little bit of life to on a budget while I don't have time to like do any painting and properly decorate it and stuff. Really nice mooch around TK Maxx. I also ended up nipping into Matalan instead of B&M, because sometimes Matalan can have really nice like homeware stuff. What I found so weird, right, was like I was looking around TK Maxx and I was like literally like matching up side tables to the chair and like getting little bits and bobs and seeing what could work well, and with the full intention that I would buy it, and like I was thinking how I'd fit in the car and everything, and then something turned and I just couldn't buy anything. Like I think I'm in a bit of like a weird place of like buying things and stuff at the minute after having paid off credit card debt. Like it's paid off, everything's fine, I'm earning an additional income, even like everything's brilliant, but I'm still operating as though the floor is going to be pulled out from underneath me. And I think people would call it like scarcity mindset or something like that, where you know you like operate kind of in fear or in like a bit of survival mode when it comes to money. Honestly, I really am finding it hard to not think in that way and to not like almost overthink every purchase, and like it's a chair, do you know what I mean? It's not like I'm like booking some sort of like luxury lavish holiday or something. Like it's literally like an armchair that was like £99, which is a good price for a chair. I don't know, I'm just like, oh, I did get a McDonald's though, I'm not gonna lie, which I feel a bit guilty about because I'm trying to be healthy right now. I'm just feeling so bad. But do you know what? Like I said yesterday when I got my Costa coffee, I'm on annual leave. I'm on holiday here. Like, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. You'll have to let us know if you want any like updates on budget home decor stuff. I post every week over on this channel, so I will see you next week. Bye.